Who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you've caught him 5-on-fly. It's chillin' with Millen. Morning, afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. Hello, hello, hello to some new friends and some old. We've got a guy named Dan from Tales from the DW. Dan joins us all the way over from the UK, and I got a shout out to Pippa right now to say thank you for sending him over here. I hope he's not disappointed. It's all Canadian, guys. What can I say? Eh? We're sorry. So we're going to start off today with some horoscopes, a little bit of music, and a whole lot of fun. First, I want to say welcome to all my guests. We've got, so far in the house, we've got Tales from the DW and Desmond's Donders and myself. Pretty sure my wife's listening too, but she's not showing up on the chat for some reason, but whatever. We'll get on from there. And if you're new to the show, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's show is kind of special. I've changed up the background a little bit because Boom View is out of the question for right now because that's a fixed camera now. I can't walk around and show you what's going on outside my door with all that hustle and bustle. Well, actually, there's not much hustle and bustle with the Prime Minister telling us that today everybody has to stay home. And he's been telling us that for a week. And I tell you, it's a whole new world out there. All right, first of all, let's get some feedback from you guys. Is my microphone okay? Is the camera okay? Is the lighting okay? Should I change anything up? And are we ready to go? And let me just grab my guitar here and give it a little tune. David says, oh, I invited David over, but he's having issues with his camera, so I guess we won't see David on panel this morning, but that's okay. All right, everything looks like it's okay. That's good. That was a sour note. Okay, let's start this on a good note from my good friend David. Actually, no, I think it was Dan. May I call you Dan? Was first, and he came in with Aquarius. So Aquarius would be right about there. This one's for you, Dan. Aquarius. Oh, and your wife is also Aquarius. So that makes an interesting couple, two Aquariuses. Someone's powerful magnetic charisma could captivate you today, but be careful that it doesn't distract you from recognizing their altruism as well. You can learn a lot from this person, and you should let them inspire you to get more involved in your own selfless acts. You're coming out of a very inward phase, and now you're ready to share your time and ideas with others. Feeling more connected to other people is important right now, so consider volunteering. Very interesting. All right, the next one we have on our list was my good friend David. He's a Capricorn. So let's slide that slider on up to Capricorn and see what's going on right now in the Capricorn world. All right, for you, David, you and a friend have been in a mutual appreciation society lately, reminding each other how wonderful you are and outdoing one another in the compliment department. They're feeding your ego and you're feeding theirs. And it's good not to have to worry about whether a friend is jealous of you. Seeing how proud they are can keep you moving in the right direction. Tackling these challenges, as long as you keep cheering them on, they'll keep cheering you on. There you go, David. Now let's see what's up with Lindsay and, excuse me, get that frog out of my throat. Lindsay is a Virgo. So good morning, Lindsay, if you're watching. Good to see you this morning. Let's see what Virgo has in store for you this morning. Oh, and Dee Dee's in the house. Hey, hey, hey. There we go. Dee Dee is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Dee Dee. That's Floral Jungle for those of you who don't know. Actually, we've only got like 4 people in the house right now. Somebody new, Dee Dee, you might want to say hi to. Tales from the DW. His name is Dan, I believe, if we can call him Dan. And Pippa sent him over here. So big shout out for Pippa this morning. Thank you very much for sending her over. And look at that, guys. Ma and Pa Millen are in the house this morning. That is awesome. All right, so Lindsay is a Virgo. And we're going to read Lindsay's this morning for David and Lindsay over at Desmond's Donders. And here we go. If you're trying to influence someone to agree with your ideas or opinions today, remember that people like to be charmed into agreeing with you. They don't like to feel forced. Avoid being combative by showing them that you can see things from their perspective. If they truly believe that you're acting in their best interest, and you are, they'll trust you and listen to you longer. Make sure you do enough research ahead of time to have all the answers they need. Tales from the DW. Can I call you Dee Dee? Of course you can call her Dee Dee, I hope. Dee Dee's a really good friend, awesome follower, great supporter. I love it when she jumps into my stream. All right, let's go back and check up on the chats here, see what's going on. Less than 10 minutes ago, I was getting my cup of coffee ready, waiting for all you good friends to come here. And Dee Dee pops in. Awesome. Oh, I wonder who that could be. Who is your mutual complimentary friend, David? I wonder. Okay, so we've got, let me think. We've got Dee Dee's Virgo done. Or Lindsay's Virgo done. Mom popped in the house, and I see Dee Dee's popped in with her Pisces. Sorry I'm late. You're just filling out an application for volunteer crisis service. Hey, good for you, Dee Dee. Thank you so much for your time. I love it. In this day and age, with this unprecedented stuff going on, we need as many volunteers as we can. But please, please, please be careful out there. Wash your hands. Make sure that you stay safe. We wouldn't want to see our Dee Dee get sick now. All right. So Mom and Pa are here. Lindsay just tells folks how's it going to be. Okay. Cheeky and funny in such a lovely way. Cheeky. Aw, gee, thanks. Anyways, let's get on with the horoscopes, guys. Enough about me for now. Oops, got an issue with my guitar here. Okay, who is next? I think it was, oh, of course, it's me. And then we'll go on to, let me think, my wife, and then Pisces. So Aries, you guys are gonna love this, guys. You guys are gonna love this. Some of you have been here before. Some of you, this is your first time. So I get perspective on both of you. So here we go. I changed things up a bit today with my background and the way I'm streaming. And hopefully it's going a little bit smoother. But time will tell, and the comments will as well. So please be free to type in comments below, and don't be afraid to hit that like button. Okay, guys, here's Aries. My horoscope for today should explain a few things why things are different right now. Are you getting a bit bored with your regular way of doing things? If so, your timing is perfect. Today could bring you just enough tumult to keep things interesting and keep you on your toes. If you're happy as a clam with the status quo, have no fear. You'll be able to negotiate the hiccups that you encounter throughout the day. Regardless, you should consider this an experimental time in your life. Exploring new ways of thinking will be very illuminating. That's Taurus this morning. Now let's read that's Aries this morning. Now let's read my wife's Taurus, and then we'll get on to Dee Dee with her Pisces. Taurus. Taurus. Being forceful is not the same as being rude, so don't hesitate to go against someone who's holding you back today. You know how to deliver a challenge without delivering an insult, so trust yourself and tell that certain roadblock that they need to get out of your way. You're usually slow to anger, but your temper could get closer to the surface right now. You might want to warn folks that you are not. And I'm just going to go down to Pisces right away and get Dee Dee's horoscope read. I'm sure she's sitting there patiently waiting to see what's up for her today. And then I'm going to go back and check up on the chat, guys, because I'm sure I missed something important and funny. All right, here we go. Dee Dee. If you're confused about a big decision, you need to get more information. It's as simple as that. It takes the sun to burn off the fog, and it takes details to make the picture you're looking at clearer. Do whatever you do and do whatever you have to do in order to better understand the options ahead of you. Ask the right questions and all the right people. Make a chart. Use color coding. Sort things alphabetically. Do whatever it takes to know this thing inside out. Hope that helps a little bit for you, Dee Dee. I'm just going to scroll up the chats this morning. And quick, I see my Aunt Lorna's in. Good morning, Aunt Lorna. I'll get to Gemini in just a minute. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything important. Oh, she's asking for flirty with a wink. I wonder who that is. All right, let's go back up, 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 up. Oh my, look at the chats. Okay, David's yeah, live. Do I have cabin fever yet? Says Desmond's Donders. David over at Desmond's Donders. Unfortunately, I do not have cabin fever. I have to go to work every morning. My job is considered essential. I work in a warehousing department that supplies calibrated measuring equipment for medical supplies, or calibrated measuring equipment for medical equipment. So in the manufacturing of medical equipment, they have to be precise. And I work for a precision measurement company that supplies these tools for creating that stuff to them. We're predicting a huge slowdown because the medical area isn't like the bulk of our orders. So we've had to reduce a lot of our employees right now, but I'm still one of the ones that are left working away in the warehouse. They take all precautions to keep their employees safe. We work in a very clean environment, disinfecting everything every hour, and we maintain social distance 6 feet from each other in the warehouse. There used to be 55 of us working there. Now there's only 4 in the warehouse and 17 altogether. So yes, it's everybody else is working from home. No one's been laid off yet, thank goodness. And we're going to try to weather through this. But I do get to go out every day, and I have to disinfect myself, wash my hands, stay clean, stay 6 feet away from each other, and carry on with work. So I haven't got cabin fever yet. My wife, however, is working from home, and it's taking a little bit of toll on her, but it's not too bad right now. I try to keep her entertained. Actually, I just try to stay out of her way. All right, guys, what's the next comment here that we have? Good. Thank you for indeed putting myself forward. Yes, thank you so much for volunteering, Dee Dee. Very interesting. Thank you for doing that. And she wants a Pisces flirty with a wink. Well, we do already have Pisces up, so let's do the flirty. And there's your wink. Here we go, Dee Dee. Whoops. You and your friends can tell that something big is afoot. Although the particulars might be confusing, there's a serious upside. One part of your life is about to get an upgrade to first class. There you go, Dee Dee. And Mom, Pa, good morning. Good morning, Mom. I know Dad's probably still sound asleep, so yes, that's right, guys. If you guys haven't met, Dan is new in here from Tales from the DW. Hope you guys can check out his channel. Yes, that is my Ma and Pa, my actual Ma and Pa. They live out somewhere outside of Tilsonburg. Ooh, that reminds me. And they come in and watch my show, see their son do goofy stuff. It's kind of fun. Tales from the DW is new. He got sent over here by Pippa. And as you know, Pippa's a good friend of mine. Actually saw Pippa naked. Ask her about it. She'll tell you. Now, yeah, he takes a cup of coffee and he goes, okay, let's move on. Lindsay, just lets folks tell you how it's going. All right. Yes, that sounds like my wife. Mike is amazing and cheeky. Oh, that's, oh my gosh, that makes me feel so good. All right, I think I saw my Aunt Lorna come in here later on. Am I missing any of the important chats talking about the weather? Dee Dee asks, so in Canada, is toilet rolls like gold? Well, actually, I believe that we've had a supply and demand issue for the last 2 or 3 weeks. At any time, you can go down to the grocery store and the shelves will be empty, but then they're full again. We are seriously trying to cut down on people who are hoarding. There are many stories in the news, probably here and everywhere, where people are trying to price gouge. They'll buy up tons of toilet paper and then try to sell them out of their Walmart parking lot. I know personally, I've seen a lady get arrested for doing such a thing in the Walmart parking lot. She was selling toilet paper out of her trunk, and that didn't last very long. Some of the other price gouging issues were addressed by our mayor, Doug Ford, who called out a certain store for selling Lysol wipes for $30 a tin. Lysol wipes usually come in a pack of 8 or 12 for $30, and they were selling them for $30 each, and that got shut down immediately. So yes, toilet paper isn't really gold. It's supposed to stay at the same price, and it's just a supply and demand. You just have to wait patiently for the toilet paper and cleaning supplies to get in, but rest assured they are there. I've checked up on them. I personally stocked up on the warehouse brand of toilet paper myself. We get regular shipments from a company called Uline, and it's warehouse tissue paper. It literally is compacted tissue paper, so it's like getting 5 rolls in one, and I think I have more than enough to ride me through any of this dilemma that we have. And I hope you guys are staying safe and stocking up as well. If you ever need toilet paper, guys, just drop me a line. I'll send you some. I can't believe that toilet paper became the big issue during this whole pandemic and crisis. But hey, it's a whole new world we live in. All right, let's. And no, it's not $1 a sheet in Toronto. Fake news, my friend. Fake news. All right, let's get on with Gemini, guys. And my Aunt Lorna's sitting there waiting patiently for me to read out her Gemini. Gemini is near. There it is. Gemini. So, Aunt Lorna, this is a good time for everyone to clinch on to positive thoughts. There's a lot of positive energy in the air, and you need to reach out and grab it. Even just a handful can work wonders for you today. Be confident that things will work out fine, and they just might. Your hopes and wishes have just as much of a chance of coming to fruition as anyone else's. After all, thinking negatively will only encourage other people to do the same. Steer clear of that. Okay, there's Gemini this morning, and $1 a sheet. And Toronto. So, Mike, do you envy all of us stuck in our enjoy your freedom? Well, in your job room. Yeah, actually, I do kind of envy you a little bit. I know that eventually I'm going to have to self-isolate. I know it's coming for me. And but we have to get our orders out, and we have to make sure that everything is running smoothly in the manufacturing of this medical equipment. But once that runs down, and I think we're in this for a little longer than I think. I don't want to put a timeline on it, but I got a feeling that I will be self-isolating pretty soon. But when I do, rest assured, I will be concentrating on my hobbies right here, trying to make the life a little bit better by bringing you a little bit of entertainment. Hopefully, I hope it'll be fun. And yeah, we've got. You know what the worst thing is? I miss my mom and dad. I really do. I'm really afraid to go down there, because if I was the one to bring the COVID virus into my parents' house, I would be devastated, because my dad is very much at a high risk. So I'm trying to stay away from them as much as possible, but also trying to connect with them over social media and staying in touch with them on the phone. So yes, that part of cabin fever really hurts, not being able to see my friends and family. But moving on, Lindsay's factory was supposed to be working, but they decided to shut the factory when the migrant workers refused to social distance. Yeah, that social distancing is a bit of a problem with a few workers. They really don't understand the fact that 6 feet is there. I've gotten to the point where I've marked out things on the floor for the couriers when they come pick up, to show them exactly what 6 feet is on the floor. And yeah, it's a new thing that we have to get used to. It's a whole new world, guys. Unprecedented. Seriously, yes. Okay, it's what was last year? Desmond's. Uh-oh, I missed something. Did I say something that was last year? Pippa is an angel. Yes. Oh, man. You guys have problems with toilet paper over there. Okay. Wow. People are hoarding. That is so selfish. Yes, it is. Come on, people. Let's be human, all right? Man, I think there's a calculation of how many toilet paper rolls a person needs to last for a week. I mean, 1 case of toilet paper should be sufficient. Don't worry about it, guys. It's just a supply and demand thing. Emoji the hoarders. Good one, David. Love that. All right, look at that. There we go. Mom is finally woken up. She's gotten around to typing in Leo and Sagittarius. Of course, I know what my mom's star sign is, but I have to wait for her to type it in. So here we go with Leo. And that reminds me, guys, you're going to be very, 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 what do you call it? Not surprised. I got a little surprise coming up, though. Right after the show, I've put together a shortly edited video of all the horoscopes at once. I've done it in a little bit of different format, so don't worry if you've missed your horoscope today. You'll be able to see it all in, I think, about a 10-minute video that I should be able to post right after my show ends at 7 o'clock. That's right, guys. I shut this down at 7 o'clock so that I can get ready to go to work. That's not for a little while yet. Let's read some Leo for Mom. Leo, you could be inquisitive about living life according to other philosophies. Foreign cultures are intriguing, so it might be a wonderful time to learn something new about one of them. Exposing yourself to different cultures will fascinate you right now, and it could put you in touch with someone who alters your life in a very significant way. Don't shy away from places where they don't speak your language. There are ways of communicating that go beyond words. And that's Leo this morning. Now let's pop down to Sagittarius for my dad. I remember when I was reviewing this one, I got a chuckle out of it. I can't remember why, but let's read and find out why. Maybe it was the flirty, I'm not sure. But here we go, Sagittarius. All different types of people will be attracted to you today. Some who delight you, and some who surprise you, and some might even annoy you. But immense popularity is to be expected. When you have as much charm and sparkle as you have today, your mere presence gives pleasure to the other people. So don't be surprised if you're pursued by people left and right. Take this in stride with your usual poise and let them open doors for you. Just don't be going out those doors, Dad. You stay right at home, my friend. Yes, there's Leo and Sagittarius for my mom and my dad. How are we doing over here? Yeah, everything, stream seems to be running good. No issues so far. That's good. It's 6:32 right now. It's 6:32, and I am going to be shutting this down at 7 o'clock. Feel free to tweet out to your friends, though. We still have lots of time for a lot more horoscopes, and don't worry if I've already read them. I have a backup plan. It's called the flirty issue, so you can get your horoscopes read. Oh yes, Pippa getting naked was over a year ago. That's what was over a year ago. Now I remember. Yes, Pippa is an angel. And people chatting with each other, love it. I'll take that warning. Okay, there are even words that have been created through the virus crisis. One for hoarders, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah. Yes, my dad was just in the hospital, and he has a charming and sparkling personality. Nurses love him when he's there. He gets catered on hand and foot, but he's home now, and everything's good. So we'll just continue to pray for him that way, and hopefully he can get through this pandemic without a scratch. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, tails. I think I can think of a few words for what? Let me see this. Yes, there are a few words for. There are some words for hoarders, and David and I can think of a few words for them as well. I don't like people who take advantage of people in society. You may think you're being smart by being capitalistic or entrepreneuristic, but it's just rude. It's just rude. Covidiot. Yes, that's a good one. Covidiot. I like that one. That's a great one. All right, so I was reminded because I was telling Dave over at Tales from the DW that my parents are from Tilsonburg, and I don't know if you know what Tilsonburg is, but back in the day, that used to be a huge tobacco growing industry down there, surrounded by a lot of farmland. And there's this certain artist. Everybody else knows what's coming. They're all rolling their eyes. I can just see it. There's a certain artist named Stompin' Tom Connors. And Stompin' Tom Connors wrote a song about Tilsonburg that I like to sing every once in a while. My Aunt Lorna likes to critique me on it. She said I did it a little slowly the first time I tried it, but I was just learning. But here we go. Yes, that's right. We're going to start to sing the tobacco song. I'm just waiting for my guitar tabs to open up while I do that. I'm trying to sound all mysterious and whatnot, but can't seem to find my guitar tabs. So let's just do it this way. In the meantime, you guys can chat with each other while I look for it, or we can talk about the price of toilet paper. That's what it is. This thing's not connected to the internet. All right. I'm going to try to do this off the top of my head. Let's see if we can do this. I'm pretty sure Stompin' Tom sat down to his guitar after sitting in a tobacco field. Okay. Well, way down southern Ontario, never had a nickel or a dime to show. Fella pulled up in an automobile. He said, "You wanna work in the tobacco fields of Tilsonburg, Tilsonburg." My back still aches when I hear that word. Got the first verse pretty good. Now I need the second one. Anybody got? Come on, Lorna, help me out here. He said, Tilsonburg, Tilsonburg. My back still aches when I hear that word. Yep, lyrics are not coming to me this morning. Something about making a dime a day, bend over. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of unique stuff. But yeah, priming tobacco back in the day was quite the ordeal, I tell you. You had to pick the bottom leaves of the plant and be bent over all day. Later on, they came up with more innovative ways of picking tobacco, where you could sit on a machine and ride and pick. And then now it's all done automatically. So it's taken the back-breaking labor part out of it. But man, I wish I had my lyrics right now. That would really, really help. Okay, and we'll get started with, I think I'm working now. Got connected. See, all you need is a little bit of patience. And sometimes foresight would help. Nothing found. Stompin' Tom Connors. Let's go. Come on. Nothing found. Yeah, that's right. Bend over. Ah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Lorna's got the lyrics. Of course she does. I apologize. This is awkward. No. Said said you only get $7 a day. But if you're any good, you'll get a raise in pay. Wow. Can I click on that? Yeah, my lyrics aren't working very well, guys. I'm going to put this down. This is starting to turn into a disaster, like it usually does live at 6:05 before I've had my first full cup of coffee. Oh my goodness, Tilsonburg got screwed up. All right, I goofled it. Yes, in Tilsonburg. Mm. Aunt Lorna is brilliant. She knows that song inside out, and now I'm very embarrassed that I screwed it up. But I will get it next time, guys. It's going to be my mission. It's a funny little song, and somebody Google Stompin' Tom and watch it. He does a much better job, trust me. All right, it is what time? It is 6:41. That gives me about 15, 16, 18 more minutes, guys. 18 more minutes. Let me go over here and check on the chat, see what you guys have been up to. And let's talk a little bit more about about Dee Dee having issues with no toilet paper rolls. That is like, I can't believe that. Dee Dee, I hope you're not like in a desperate situation for toilet paper, but you know, there are alternatives that I don't like to think about, but hopefully you're okay over there. I have a friend in Australia that says the same thing, that she's just literally like, she's down to using Kleenexes and paper towels. But I did just fine. Look at what she said. My Aunt Lorna says I did just fine. No, I didn't. I screwed that whole thing up. Seriously. I got through the first chorus and completely forgot what was going on. But that is my own fault. I should pick up my guitar way more often than I do. Sorry about that. Mike's mission he has chosen to accept is the tobacco song sung correctly. That is correct, guys. And when you come back on Wednesday, I will have the tobacco song fully memorized again for you guys and your listening pleasure. That's right. When I come back on Wednesday, I'm only doing my live at 6:05 show on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:05. I'm doing that now while I still have to work and go to work. Once I do get quarantined, or if I have to stay in, then I will quite possibly go to 7 or 5 days a week. But until now, it's just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you guys come in. But I am doing something. I am doing something a little bit different, guys. I've rendered a video of just the horoscopes, and I will be posting that at 7 o'clock every morning. Hopefully, I can get around to doing that every day. I do stay at home when I get home from work, so there's a lot of time for me to do stuff, and this is one of the things that I thought was needed out there, was just a little bit of light horoscopes and fun for you guys. So every morning at 7 o'clock, I will be posting that video, but you're still free to come in at 6:05 and enjoy it live. It's always more fun when I can interact with you. uh, Don't flush Kleenex or paper towels down the toilet because they don't break up. Good point, Aunt Lorna. Thank you very much. I'm going to put that up there. Well, thank you very much, Dee Dee. I appreciate the feedback. Hopefully everything looks good. I mean, it took me a while to set up my studio again. Um, I know I took away a lot of the stuff in the background because I can't do the boom view anymore. My camera is a fixed camera, so I can't go live outside like I used to, get the wind blowing in my hair and showing you what the weather is like. But for now, we'll stick with what we've got. Who knows? Necessity is the mother of invention, and I could invent new ways to entertain you right here live at 6:05. We got the guitar, we've got the horoscopes. Who knows what I could come up with next, guys? Uh, and oh, that would be awesome if you could share that out for me. Yes, just the horoscopes, just something a little different for you guys. And for all you non-early bird people, I posted the videos just so that you could watch just your horoscopes in the morning in case you wanted to do that. And yeah, hopefully you'll check that out. I know you've already all heard your horoscopes, but just go check out the format of the video, see if you like that. Give me any comments in the comment section below, and be sure to drop a thumbs up or all that kind of stuff. And Tales from the DW, welcome, welcome, welcome. It was a small group this morning, but hey, we will continue to grow and get to know each other. Thanks for stopping by. And again, thank you to Mom and Dad for stopping by. Thanks for Dee Dee for being here. You're always such a great support. Aunt Lorna and Desmond's Donders. I hope I didn't miss anybody this morning. You guys are all great for coming by and supporting this channel and supporting me. And like I said, I don't do this for monetization value, because if I did, I would be charging for horoscopes, right? No, I just do this to put a little spring in my step every morning. It's always good to get up and meet friends and enjoy a cup of coffee with everyone. And this is my way of sharing and having fun. So hopefully you guys were entertained. It is, let me think. I should put a clock in here so I know what time it is. It is not even close to, so it's 6:46, guys. No, Dee Dee, it is not possible for me to stream through my mobile using StreamYard to show the view. If it is possible, I was not able to figure it out. I haven't figured it out, so this is the best setup I've got right now. But hey, who knows? If I can get up to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be back to being able to go live on my mobile. So tweet these new horoscopes out, guys, and possibly I can get back up to a decent subscribership to go live. But that's not the goal. My goal is to do this right here. All right, Tales from the DW. Take it you're heading out right now, so thanks for stopping by. And actually, you know what, guys? I'm pretty much out of things to say. There's no more horoscopes coming in, so be sure to check out the show. I'm going to try to post it right at the next video. I'm going to try to post it right at 7 o'clock. It is all the horoscopes all compacted into one. It's 11:47 over where Dee Dee is. It's 6:47 here. I usually end the broadcast in or about around 7 o'clock. If I end it right now, it'll give me time to get some of the finishing touches on my video, and I will post it for you. So I will start to wind this down. Yankee does not do it through his mobile. Yeah, Yankee does do everything through his mobile, from what I know. He has the amount of subscribers that he needs to do that. Aunt Lorna says, what? Half a loaf is better than none. Enjoy seeing you, and if you can't do the boom view. That's right. Yeah, that's one of the things I was disappointed about, that the boom view was taken away. I will try to figure it out. I've got my son working on some different equipment, and maybe I'll have a mobile camera brought into that. But yeah, boom view was fun. Yes, Boomview is self-isolating right now. Boomview has gone away for a while, but yes, poor Tales from the DW. He hasn't seen a Boomview. Maybe if you pop into one of my earlier videos, right around the 6:47 mark, right about now when things start to get wind down. I usually pick up my camera and walk out on my balcony. I live on a pretty high rise here in downtown Mississauga, and you get to see the hustle and bustle, which there's not much hustle and bustle going on today. The sun is just starting to come up, and it always has a nice little sunrise, but I wish I could share that with you, but not right now. I will try to figure it out, though. But I'm going to start to wind things down, guys. Like I said, put a few finishing touches on my straight-up horoscope video. Try to figure out which thumbnail I'm going to go with, all that kind of thing. Upload it onto YouTube so you guys can enjoy all the horoscopes all at once. And I'm going to say goodbye. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Thank you, Aunt Lorna, for that. And have a great day, everyone. That's a good one for you too. Tales from the dark side. Tales from the DW. Dark side. Huh. Tales from the DW. Look forward to seeing you in Boomview. Yes, that's going to happen. And bird videos. David's asking about bird videos. You know, it's been a while since I've done a bird video, but you know, I got a feeling there's one in the mix. I've been going through some of my old footage, and I might just possibly have something for Throwback Thursday, which could be bird oriented. And for those of you who don't know what Throwback Thursday is, well, I've got you all here. Throwback Thursday is once a month. A bunch of us video creators get together and create some content that needed to be refreshed, wasn't on YouTube, maybe from a while ago. We put together old videos, and we're in a collaboration playlist, call it Throwback Thursday, and it's the last Thursday of every month. Desmond Donders, David over there, has been doing a fantastic job of hosting that for the last 2 or 3 months because I haven't been able to, but hopefully I'll be up and running for April, and I'll have a video ready for you to go. And David's asking for a bird video, so let's try to keep it bird themed this year, maybe, or this month, maybe. All right, David. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Wash your hands. Stay 6 feet away from everyone. That's not the way I end my show, though. This is what I do when I say goodbye. Are you ready, guys? This is one song I won't forget the lyrics to. And sorry, it's going to be in your head all day. As I say goodbye, who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you've caught him 5 on the fly. It's chillin', chillin' with Millen. Yeah, chillin' with Millen. No, Mom, I won't forget what tomorrow is. And thanks for coming by. Where will you chill next?